What if I told you time is running out? Not on your clock, but on humanity's very existence. The 9th century scholar Al-Tabari declared, "Time is the hours of night and day, fleeting moments and vast eras." But his calculations revealed a chilling prophecy about our world's end. Strap in. This changes everything.
Assalamu alaikum, truth seekers. Welcome to Epic Ummah, where we resurrect Islam's buried wisdom. Today, we dissect Al-Tabari's explosive chapter on time, from Arab poets describing cracked date harvesting moments to the Prophet's Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam countdown for humanity. No theories, no edits, just raw primary sources. Let's begin. How did 7th century Arabs measure life? Not with clocks, but with dates, dust, and torn shirts. Al-Tabari paints a vivid scene. A Bedouin arrives at a palm grove reeking of ripe dates. He declares, "I came at the waqt of cutting," his knife flashing as fruit tumbles into baskets. Another traveler boasts, "I journeyed in the zaman of Hajjaj," evoking the Umayyad governor's iron-fisted reign. Time wasn't abstract, it lived in sensory experiences. The stickiness of date sap, the sting of a sandstorm, the shame of a poet's tattered winter shirt, mocked by at-tawaq as winds howled. Even language bent to time's duality. Zaman spanned epochs, Hajjaj's rule, while waqt captured instants, a blade's swing. Plural? Azman, each sliver of a ruler's reign a distinct time. For our ancestors, time was textured and tangible. A ripped shirt wasn't just cloth, it was 1,000 lost eras. A lesson. Value moments like water in a desert. But how many Azman did Allah allot our world? Scholars would wage war over this. Two giants clashed. Ibn Abbas versus Al-Tabari. Their battlefield, the lifespan of existence. Al-Tabari documents the duel. Ibn Abbas, radiallahu an, thundered, "This world is 1 week of the next world. 7,000 years. 6,200 have passed, leaving mere centuries before no believer remains." His proof? Chains of narrators stretching to Salman al-Farisi. But Al-Tabari, the Torah scholar, fired back. 6,000 years, no more. Al-Tabari, the ultimate referee, weighs their asanid like gold dust. Then, the twist. He summons the Prophet's Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam voice through Anas ibn Malik, radiallahu an, who tells Caliph al-Walid, "Rasulullah held 2 fingers together, index and middle, whispering, 'I and the hour were sent like this.'" The room chills. Ka'b's math falters. Ibn Abbas's prophecy gleams. Even Titans debate, but the Sunnah is the scale. Allah's calendar isn't for speculation, it's a warning. So why did Al-Tabari side with 7,000 years? The answer lies in a sunset. Picture this. The sun bleeds over Mecca. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam points at its dying light and delivers a math problem. After Asr prayer, shadows double. The companions sweat in the orange glare. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's voice cuts the silence. "By the one who holds my soul, what remains of this world is like what remains of this day versus what passed. You'll see only a sliver of sun." Al-Tabari's pen flies. From Asr, when shadows equals 2 times objects, to sunset is 1/14th of a day. Since one hereafter day equals 1,000 years, Qur'an 22 verse 47, 1/14th equals 500 years left. But the clincher? The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam fingers. "I preceded the hour like this finger precedes that one." Al-Tabari measures his own hand. The middle finger's millimeters longer than the index. That tiny excess? The Ummah's borrowed time. We're in the Asr of humanity. Every sunset screams, "Your 500 years could end tomorrow." But how many years have we burned? Al-Tabari crunches numbers and stuns Jews and Christians. Al-Tabari drops a bombshell. 6,500 years of Earth have vanished. Here's his evidence. The key? A dusty hadith from Abu Thalaba al-Khashni. Allah will not burden this Ummah beyond half a day, meaning 500 years, half a 1,000-year hereafter day. If the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam declared 500 years remain, and the total is 7,000, Ibn Abbas, then 6,500 have passed. Al-Tabari mocks weak counterclaims. Like Huqaba equals 80 years equals 1/6 of world's 6,000 years. their chains broken like old rope. His verdict echoes, the evidence? The Prophet ﷺ fingers in the sunset. It must be 7,000 years. But then, he ambushes the Ahl Kitab. Jews claim 4,642 years from Adam to Hijra. Christians screech 5,992. Both are collapsed calendars, rejecting prophethood. Debating numbers misses the point. 6,500 or 6,000. Your name is in the last chapter. Write it wisely. But who started time itself? Al-Tabari turns detective and unmasks the Persians' cosmic lie.
Persian magicians whispered, Jumarat birthed time. Tabari draws his sword of Tawhid. Majus bragged, 3,139 years from Jumarat, their Adam, to Hijra, a Tabari fumes. Some said Jumarat was Jamr bin Yafith bin Noach, a pious servant blessed by Noach's prayers. Others hissed he was a myth, but Tabari's knockout punch. Quran 36, verse 37-40. He strips daylight from night. Sun and moon swim in a sphere. Proof? Night's blackness and day's blinding glare can't coexist. They chase each other. Like links in a chain, each day counts the one before it. Anything countable, he thunders, has a first number. Proof of a Mebday. Even Persian kings, kissing Jumarat's idols, were dethroned by Muslims at Madain. The verdict? Time is Allah's created sign, not a god's toy. Stars, shadows, and sunrises scream, Fatar Samawat. Every dawn is a resurrection call, which brings us to our final warning. Tabari's verdict is clear. Time is Allah's creation, measured in dates, fingers, and dying suns. 6,500 years are gone. 500 remain. But the hour? It's closer than your next breath. So, 1. Live like you're in the Al-Asr of history. 2. Share this truth. Hit subscribe. 3. Comment, Ya Rab, if you felt this. Your like fuels our mission. Your share spreads prophetic wisdom. And your subscribe builds a fortress for Islamic truth. The clock ticks. What will you do before sunset? Help us rebuild what the world tries to erase. Thanks for watching. And keep exploring. Until next time, Salamu alaikum.